Good morning, everyone. My name is Drew Sherman, and I am a proud member of Iowa State Acacia. And I'm going to talk to you about the economics of sleep, weighing opportunity costs. So don't worry, I'm not going to get technical. I don't want to be the one to put you to sleep, so hopefully you don't have to worry about that. But like any good, or sometimes bad economist, I'm going to try and make some assumptions about sleep. So this is obviously an important part of our life, and everyone should have a pretty good idea of some good sleeping habits that you should all maintain. So to start off, what are these good sleeping habits? They're limiting or avoiding caffeine altogether, skipping alcohol before bed, creating and maintaining a sleep schedule that you're actually going to stick to, and also avoiding studying or being active before bed. But we all know that we need at least 8 to 9 hours of sleep each night. So what do we expect from good sleep? Well, hopefully we want to be like this guy. So he's energetic, he's wide awake, he's got some pretty good stubble going on, but he's also, most importantly, just ready to take on the day. And so why is sleep good for us in the short run? Well, to put it simply, sheep. You want to count lots of sheep, so that way you can actually take on the day and be more alert, perform better in school and in the classroom, and also just improve your memory retention and information retention. But why is it good for us in the long run? So in the long run, it makes the whole picture look a lot better. So overall, we're going to be happier, we're going to be healthier, and hopefully we're going to be a lot less stressful and a lot more emotionally stable. And yet, what do we actually do? So as Greek leaders, we're actually giving the sheep a lot more time to count us. So we're delegating that to them. And Greek leaders just flat out don't have enough time. We have a lot of other things to do instead of practicing our counting skills. So does anyone have a schedule that looks like this? Raise your hand. Yeah, that's about what I expected. So we do it to ourselves though. But just to show you that I do have a little bit of experience with doing other things instead of sleeping, I want to show you my experience. So this is actually what my sleep schedule looks like. I've been tracking it since September 29th of last year up until I actually have February 2nd up there. So obviously it's got a little bit of variety to it. And my average sleep is only about 4 hours a night. So it's something I know about. But also, is there anyone else that can relate to this pattern? So this pattern looks like this because of the decisions that we actually make. So these decisions, like going to Steak and Shake on back-to-back nights at 1 in the morning, are also decisions that aren't necessarily going to help us. But what are we doing instead? So we're focusing on homework, we're attending club meetings, we're volunteering, we're helping out those chapter members that need our assistance, we're probably ending world hunger, we're working, we're sometimes going to the bars, we're exercising, but we're definitely not sleeping. So is this guy realistic? Can this really happen? Honestly, hell no. It's not something that we can do because he's probably only taking 12 credits and he's probably on the walking club and that's all he does. So it's something that's not actually realistic. So why do we actually care about this? And it's because we have all of these terrible assumptions about sleep and what we need out of it, and we're obviously violating those and we're having a really tough time justifying why we're not getting any sleep. So the reality is the Greek leaders are going to lose sleep. But we're in our classes, we're in our meetings, we're in conferences like AFLV, and we're actually surviving throughout the day. So we're doing just fine, and we're able to achieve at an extremely high level. So let's take it back to behavioral economics. So if you're boring like me, you probably like this long definition, but for everyone else, you're all tired. So essentially what it is, it's just why we do the things that we do, even if it's irrational. And so if you've taken Econ 101, you know that this is a shortage. And if you know shortages, you know that having a shortage of sleep is bad. So we're still not doing anything about it though. So this is extremely irrational that we know we have a shortage and we're not doing anything about it. But then again, we're pretty irrational people sometimes. So then again, what are we doing instead? And this is because students have priorities and we're busy living our lives and we're busy enjoying living our lives. And so we're loving everything that we're doing even though we have to focus on other things and sacrifice the sleep that we know is essential. It's because these priorities are important, and that's why I frame this with economics. Sleep may be a high-value opportunity cost for us, but spending time with our brothers and sisters is even more important. And we do everything for our organization, and it's way more valuable to us than sleep is. So our organizations mean everything to us, but it's really hard for us to take a step back and actually just get the sleep that we need to, even if we know that it's vital for our equilibrium. And so being able to find an equilibrium and a balance that works for us is really important, and that's what I really can credit to my fraternity. So they've helped me find my balance, and I can really credit Acacia Fraternity to helping me be where I am today And I'm thanking them that I'm able to get the sleep that I need to, but also care about everything that I do. So I want to thank first my fellow Acacia brothers, but also thank you for your time.